All right, so let's talk about access levels inside of your circles. So, whether you're building a community, a course, whatever it is, you have the ability to restrict the access to it. By default, it can be an open one when you create a new one. So, the open means that anybody can access it. You don't have to be a member to gain access and to see the content inside. Now, even if it's open, even if you don't have a member, if you want to react or leave a comment, then you'll be asked to log in and create an account. Keep that in mind. But to consume the content, to play a video, to see and read and gain access, you don't have to do anything. You just gain its access right away. Logged in members means that people have to be logged in order to gain access to what you have here. So they have to be at least a member. That's a minimum to view what exactly is on this page. Well, you can do that also for membership groups as well. So you can restrict access only to certain member groups to gain access. This is utilizing our membership functionality. So you can select a specific area membership group to gain access to this content. Anybody else will not be able to do that. So let's just put a membership access for a specific membership group, and we can see that we will have access. We do have here because we do have the member with this access. But let's go and see this member. Let's go and see their profile in the CRM. So let's create them a member, but let's create them a member of another group. So again, in the CRM, we can create a second group, let's say group 2. And let's make Joe to be member of group 2 and not a basic member. Meaning that now they will not be a basic member and they will not be able to gain access to this community. So here it is. We're now here inside, but here it is, content unavailable, because this is a members only for basic members and Joe is no longer a basic member. So they need to become a member either by purchasing a membership product or by, being assigned by you or doing some kind of an action in order to be enrolled into that kind of a membership. So these are the 3 options. Now we have the paywall access level. Again, what we're talking here is about this whole circle level, but we'll talk into about page and group level as well. So the payment required means that you can set up a fee that they need to pay in order to gain access. If it's recurring as well, you can set it up at whatever type of a pace you want them to be charged. And if they stop paying, they will also, the access will be revoked and they will not be able to see the content. So it's up to you how you organize your payments, if it's one time or recurring, for gaining access to your courses and communities and circles. So this is the access levels on a circle level, meaning everything inside will be, subject to these access levels. You can also do that on a page level as well. So when you're inside of a page, you can go into the settings and you can do that for that particular page. Now, by default, it will be asked you first on the parent level, on the big one, on the circle level, it will ask you to, let's say, purchase. But then if you have on a page also a payment required, after you purchase the circle, you'll be asked to purchase a specific course as well, because that means that first they have to gain access to the circle. And then if you have another inner payment required, it will be asked there as well. So everything else can be open, but a specific course or page would be locked. You can do that for groups as well, meaning that in the group level, you can also have a payment required, like in this case, you have for the whole circle, then you have for the whole group, and then you can have as well for the page inside of the group as well. So you can have 3 different levels of access levels, and each one can also be a payment or different types of rule, depends on what you select. And again, they're all the same, either if it's a circle, if it's a page, or if it's a group. So it's entirely up to you. If it's inherit, means that whatever the parent has as an access level, it will be taken. Meaning that if you have the circle with a payment, inherit means that in order to gain access to the course, again, it will require the same rule for accessing. So this is it. Very, very simple. Just a few ways of you restricting accessing to your content. And let's talk about enrollment just very quickly. So this means that whoever wants to gain access, it can be again open or logged in, whatever. in order for them to consume it, they actually have to click a button in order to access, to get enrolled inside of it. So a physical click would trigger it. In the arrow case, it will be automatic. Here it will be a physical click that would trigger the enrollment, and the member will be visible here inside after they click the button to enroll, to enter, to join the group and the circle. So this is the access levels. Very simple, very easy to restrict access to your circle.